Dear child, today, the angels have a profound and important message to share with you. One that holds deep significance for your emotional and spiritual journey. The energy surrounding you is shifting in a way that indicates a major transformation is about to take place in your life. This is not just a small change. This is something extraordinary, a turning point that will have a lasting impact on you and your future. The angels are guiding you to prepare yourself for this shift because it is tied to a powerful and meaningful connection that you've been longing for, the person you've had on your mind. The one you've been waiting for is finally ready to step forward for some time. They have been observing you quietly from afar, unsure of how to approach you or what to say. They may have kept their distance, seeming somewhat unreachable or indifferent. But the truth is that they have been holding on to deep, complex emotions that they could not express. The angels are revealing that this person's feelings for you are real and strong, but they have been struggling to face their own emotions. They have been dealing with inner turmoil caught between their desires and fears, which has kept them from taking action. The time of holding back is coming to an end. The inner conflict that this person has been experiencing is nearing its resolution. The angels are guiding them, showing them that it is time to stop denying what they truly feel every time to pull away, to distance themselves from you. Some unseen force or a deep magnetic connection brought them back to you. This pull they feel towards you is undeniable. And the angels want you to know that it is not by chance. There is a deep bond between the two of you. One that cannot be ignored any longer. What the angels are revealing to you now is that this love, this connection is real. It is not just a passing feeling or something imagined. It is something that has been quietly growing. Even if you haven't seen it manifest in obvious ways, the person you've hoped for is ready to move toward you now. And when they do, it will change both of your lives in ways that you might not expect. You may be surprised by how this love shows up, but know that it is coming to the surface at the perfect moment. This message is not just about a person coming into your life. It's also about the deeper spiritual and emotional shifts that are taking place within you as this person makes their move and opens up to you. It will create space for you to heal, grow, and experience love in a new and profound way. The energy around you is aligning, and the changes that are about to occur will not only affect your relationship, but will also so influence your overall sense of self and your spiritual path. The angels are encouraging you to stay open, to trust the process, and to be patient with yourself and with this person. The timing of all this may not seem clear right now, but the angels assure you that everything is unfolding in the right way and at the right time. This love, which has been quietly developing in the background, is about to step into the light, and it will bring both of you closer than you ever imagined possible. So take a deep breath and know that what is coming is real, genuine, and will transform both of your lives in beautiful, unexpected ways. Trust in the guidance of the angels, and trust in the love that is about to bloom. What you've been waiting for is closer than you think, and soon you will see it unfold in ways that will fill your heart with joy, peace, and a sense of fulfillment. The angels have revealed that within this person, there has always been a profound, unspoken flame of love. A love that has quietly endured despite the external circumstances from the very beginning. This love existed, but it wasn't always visible to you. It might have been hidden behind walls. They built out of fear, self-doubt, or past experiences that caused them to retreat inwardly over time. This love became a constant, steady presence within them, even though they may not have openly acknowledged it either to you or themselves. The angels reveal that this love was reignited by your presence in their life. The light you bring into their world, whether through your kindness, your energy, or simply by being yourself, has sparked something within them that they can no longer ignore. It's like a dormant ember that, when touched by the right energy, suddenly bursts into flame. Your very existence has awakened something deep inside them, something they thought had long been buried or forgotten. Your influence has given this flame new life, and now it burns brighter than ever before. This reawakened love has created within them a deep, pressing need to be with you. It's no longer something they can easily push aside or pretend. Isn't there the urge to be close to you, to share their heart with you, to experience? A deep connection has become overwhelming. But even with this overwhelming desire to reach out and open their heart, they face an internal struggle. There was a time when their feelings were hidden under layers of silence, uncertainty, and perhaps even fear from the outside. They may have appeared cold, distant, or even uninterested. You might have questioned whether they truly cared, or wondered why they didn't take action to express their feelings. In reality, their heart has always been deeply connected to yours. Even if their actions didn't reflect it, their feelings were real, but they weren't able to express them openly. They were afraid of rejection, afraid of vulnerability, and afraid of facing the possibility that they might not be able to handle the intensity of their own emotions. The truth is, this person has always been watching you from a distance, silently observing your every move and reflecting on their deep feelings. For a long time, they likely wrestled with the desire to reach out to share their emotions, but something inside held them back. It wasn't a lack of affection, or rather it was the weight of their fears that prevented them from acting. They spent countless hours thinking about how they might approach you, wondering if the timing was right, if the words would come out the way they intended, and most importantly, if you would even feel the same. Would you reciprocate their feelings, or would they face rejection? The mere thought of being vulnerable, of laying their emotions bare, was enough to paralyze them. Their fear of judgment, of making themselves vulnerable, and of risking everything for a chance at love, created an invisible wall between them and the possibility of true connection. They weren't sure if they were worthy of your attention, if their feelings could even match up to what you might want, and so they chose silence, hoping that somehow you would understand their heart from the quiet, unspoken distance that they maintained. Yet even in the silence, their heart was speaking softly, but undeniably. It's a bittersweet truth, one that perhaps only time will reveal. Whether they'll ever have the courage to overcome their fears and finally express what they've been holding in all along. But now the angels show that those barriers are slowly but surely crumbling. What once kept them at a distance is no longer strong enough to hold them back. Their emotions have reached a boiling point, and the inner silence they once relied on as a defense mechanism is no longer serving them. The intensity of their feelings is so overwhelming that they can no longer keep them contained. The silence they once used to protect themselves is now the greatest challenge they face. It is no longer something that provides safety or comfort. It has become a painful reminder of what they've been holding back for far, far too long. This person now realizes that in order to approach you, they must face their deepest fears and doubts. They must confront the very insecurities that have held them back for so long. This moment of reckoning is inevitable as the angels reveal that the time has come for them to take action. They understand that in order to move forward and create the connection they truly desire with you, they must embrace vulnerability. They must push through the walls they've built around their heart and trust that the love they feel for you is worth the risk of putting themselves out there. This is not an easy thing to do as it requires an enormous amount of courage, but they now realize that it is the only path forward. The angels also reveal that this person has already made a significant internal decision in their heart and mind. They have already resolved to share their true feelings with you. It's not a question of whether they will eventually tell you how they feel. It's a matter of timing. They are waiting for the right moment. A moment when they feel ready to fully open up to you and share everything they have been holding inside. They want to be sure that the time is right, that you are in a place where you can receive their truth with an open heart. They also want to ensure that they are in a position where they can communicate their feelings with clarity and honesty, without being overwhelmed by the fear and uncertainty that once plagued them. This decision to finally speak up and share their feelings has been a long time coming for so long. They kept these feelings hidden, locked away in their heart. It wasn't because they didn't care or because they didn't want to be with you. It was because they were afraid of the unknown, afraid of the possibility that things might not work out as they hoped, and afraid of the vulnerability that comes with exposing their deepest emotions. But the angels show that the time for silence is nearly over. What they have kept inside for so long, what they have been too afraid to say, is about to be spoken aloud. The angels urge you to prepare yourself for a moment that will be nothing short of transformative. When this person finally opens up to you, it won't be just another conversation. It will be a profound exchange, a meeting of souls for so long. Feelings have been simmering beneath the surface, quietly waiting for the right moment to emerge. That moment is near when they finally speak. You will feel a deep, unspoken connection, one that resonates at the very core of your being. The emotions that have been held back will pour forth, revealing the full depth of what they truly feel for you. This is not just a conversation. It's the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with honesty, understanding, and profound emotional intimacy. This moment will bring a new level of intimacy and understanding between you both. It will be an opportunity for you to see the real vulnerable side of this person, the side that they have kept hidden for so long out of fear when they finally share their truth. It will create a bond between you that goes beyond words. It will be a connection rooted in raw honesty, trust, and the willingness to be open and vulnerable with each other. You may feel a deep sense of relief and gratitude when this person finally opens up, as it will likely bring a sense of clarity and emotional resolution to both of you. However, this person also feels a sense of regret for not having taken action sooner. They regret not being brave enough to express their feelings earlier, and they often replay in their mind the moments when they could have opened up but didn't. They may wish they had been more forthcoming with their emotions, as they now realize that waiting so long has only made things more complicated. But while they may have regrets about their past actions, or lack thereof, they are also filled with a sense of hope and anticipation for the future. The decision to open up and finally express their feelings represents a new beginning, a fresh start in the relationship. The angels indicate that despite any lingering fears, uncertainties, or hesitations that this person may still feel, they are on the verge of a profound shift, They are at a point where they are ready to take that leap of faith, allowing themselves to fully embrace the love they have for you. This moment marks a crucial turning point for them, where they recognize that in order to move forward, they must release their doubts and be willing to show vulnerability for them. This means taking the risk of opening their heart fully and trusting that the bond between you is powerful enough to weather any challenges. It is a courageous step, one that requires them to let go of any reservations and commit to nurturing the emotional connection they share with you. They understand that true growth in love comes with taking risks and letting go of control. This is not just a moment of emotional revelation, but the beginning of something much deeper, a journey that holds the potential for a more profound and meaningful connection. This pivotal moment will set the stage for a future together that is built on trust, vulnerability, and in mutual respect. Their heart is open and they are ready to meet you with all the love and sincerity that you deserve as the time approaches for them to speak their truth. The angels urge you to stay open and receptive. This moment will not only transform your relationship with this person, but will also deepen your own understanding of love, vulnerability, and emotional connection. You are about to witness a significant emotional shift, one that will create an even stronger bond between you both and bring you closer. God bless you. Type Amen if you believe.